When the choices can be made, you can say, no, I don't want to. Yes or no, you can take it or leave it. It doesn't feel like a gift.
Yeah,
a gift to you.
I don't think that people here know what Trojan is. Trojan is an American company that makes condoms.
I meant to imply that albums don't come with condoms attached to them, whether you're male or female.
Do you know what? Every year I work on a festival, a summer festival that tours America, and I invited Trojan to come down. To every kid, take as many condoms as you want. Take them, take them. And there were people who were demonstrating, saying that it's not, you shouldn't do this because it encourages sex.
I had them at the Monster Ball.
Yeah,
well, you know, Sharon.
But that's what you're dealing with, certain mentalities that you have to break down.
You have to be realistic.
Well, not for nothing. Oh, well.
Go ahead.
Okay.
No, but you know, they will protest anything. They used to protest me because of she-bob.
Yeah.
You know, what are you going to do? And that's a safe sex thing, you know.
Okay, all right, next one. There's lots of questions about the inspiration for your special Viva Glam lipsticks. The question in particular from Daniela Duval is, how do you feel the color represents you both as artists and inspirational role models?
Well, that was a long question. I got lost. No, but I'll...
How does the color that you chose represent you?
I wanted a deep red, right? They said, it's not going to sell that much. I said, fine. Make one that'll sell. So I got this. Now, wait a minute. Wait 1 minute. So then I've been working with this thing, right? And I realized that this is a great tool for your kit. Because this is a sheer color like I'm wearing now. But before, you could also, because it's sheer, like say you have like a cyber, which is also a MAC product or whatever. Or there's, wait a minute, there's another Viva Glam color.
We don't have that much time.
Right, but you can put it over it and you can make different colors. And this one is yeah, I know, these chairs. Right, but this is a great tool to have in your kit. Because it's versatile.
Mine is, I used to wear a color called Pink Nouveau. It's another matte color. And I didn't have much money to buy lots of expensive makeup when I was performing in New York when I was 19. It's about 4 years ago. And so Pink Nouveau was sort of my ta-da, the fame color. It made me feel so much more famous than I was. Nobody knew who the hell I was. So I used to put my color on, and I felt so good about myself. So I asked MAC if they would derive a more accessible color out of that color that sort of made me feel good about myself.
Okay. All right. This question is from Angeli Martinez, and she says that she's just lost somebody who she's very close to AIDS, and she wants to know why you've both chosen to be a part of the Viva Glam campaign.
Well, I lost somebody close to AIDS, a lot of people in the 80s and early 90s. I was around in the beginning of it when we didn't know what the heck it was or understand at all. And I can say that over the years, the demographics switch and the people switch. It used to be one thing, now it's women. But now, to be able to step up and help, you know, you make a career and you do your art, but you can't ignore the people that you're singing to. When they got their arms out to you like this and they're singing back to you. If you don't listen, you're heartless. So the fact that I could do this, I love lipstick, and I could do something that would help people, and we can sell this lipstick. You buy it, you help save a woman or somebody with AIDS. You help save the person you give it to, and you tell them, your little sister, your aunt, your cousin. You tell them about AIDS. You tell them to protect yourself. So we're part of that, and I feel honored and privileged to be part of that, and that's why I'm here. So we got to sell these lipsticks.
Yeah,
get the word out. Buy the lipstick. Help save a life.
Anything you want to add, Gaga?
Well, you know, my fans, I always joke because I don't have a house. I just live on the road, and all my shit is with me on the road. All my makeup and my wigs and my clothing. And I joke that my fans are my roommates because I see them every day. But really sort of the thing that keeps me warm at night is my identity and my sense of self. And that's what MAC represents for me. So when I go out on stage every night and I see my beautiful fans, I think about how much they protect me and how much they mean to me, and I would be doing a real disservice to them, and I would be a truly irresponsible and heartless person if I didn't protect them the way that they protect me. So being here today, I believe so much in the philosophy of teaching young people how to empower themselves through self-expression, and that's what MAC is to me. So if I can help make someone feel good about themselves, love yourself and wear this lipstick and remind yourself that you are the most valuable thing that you have.
Okay, well, this next question comes from Lauren Mahoney Morell. She says, how will Viva Glam brighten the lives of those who are affected with HIV and AIDS?
Well, you want to do that? I mean,
well, I think that the fact that we're still talking about it and we're still really, really spreading awareness about it, and that the issue is not getting sort of swept aside because so many years have gone by. You were saying earlier how you said everybody has amnesia, and it's really very true. And to really shift the focus of the issue and talk about who is really, really affected by the virus now and who's at risk. Here in the UK, the 6 in 10 women that are affected by HIV, they are as young as 13 years old, which means that's the first time that they've ever been with someone else, and it's their first experience with sex, and it's not a good one. And I believe so much in education, but instead of putting the education into a program or an idea of education, we're putting it in the hands of ourselves and as women educating one another.
yeah, and MAC, it puts, what is it, like 20 million?
Oh, well, 2.5 million goes directly to the women that are infected living in Africa and in the Caribbean. And then the rest of the money is dispersed around the world based on the need.
But it hasn't since like 1994, MAC has raised
Over $160 million.
right, which is
Yeah.
just, I mean, it's breathtaking to think.
It's certainly not just for awareness.
Right.
It is going to help those who have HIV and AIDS.
Our next question is from Bonnie Gump, and she says, how has society's treatment towards HIV and AIDS changed over the years, or do you still think it's considered taboo?
It goes back and forth. One minute everybody's wearing the red ribbons, and the next minute it's like, hey, because nowadays young male gay men are just as reckless. Like, you can live with it. Living with AIDS is pretty tough. You can live with it. It can be treated. But, it's like, what happened here? We just finished talking about this whole thing, and now, like, women my age, they're out there because maybe they're divorced or they lost their husband or they're single moms, and it's like, so you live in Starvationville, and then all of a sudden it's like, sex? And what? You're going to self-destruct? You can't. You can't. And it's like people forget. And is it taboo? Yeah, it's like everybody thinks they're invincible, but they're not. Is it taboo? If it wasn't taboo, why aren't they telling the little kids before they go have sex? Yeah, you tell them to abstain, and if they don't and they're not protected, then what? Is it worth that? Is it worth not telling them? Is it worth not telling them how to protect themselves? See, so I think it is taboo.
But I also think it's also the reverse side of it is that it hasn't changed. And I mean that in that some people are stuck in thinking that AIDS is still affecting the same people that it was affecting in the 80s, and that it can't affect women, and that it's a disease that is mostly affecting the gay community, which is not true. I can't tell you how many people asked me when this all came together, me and Cyndi and Viva Glam, they would say, oh, well, you and Cyndi and the gay community, and you have all these amazing gay fans, and your loyalty to the gay community. And I'm like, what era are you living in? It's not a disease that only affects the gay community. It affects everyone. And right now, it's not affecting the gay community as much as it's affecting women. And it's something that we have to focus on. And in that way, I guess, what I mean to say is it hasn't changed. Just some people are sort of living in this archaic way of looking at AIDS, and we need to get everyone into the future so that women can be smarter about having sex.
Everyone needs to be smarter. That's the whole idea. That's the whole idea of this, to remember. Just to remember. And a lipstick, which every woman uses, will help you remember.